longer. Me, Grimlock, must lead.
Hey everyone, this is Mike from Junkion Crafts and Builds, and tonight we have an unboxing of the Gigapower Superator, their version of a G1 style Grimlock. And I have been waiting a long time to see this. Of the Dinobots that are available for third party, I went with Gigapower for everything, except for Grimlock. I had the KO oversized version of MP08. I'll show that later on here in the video, but it's really cool just to see this guy, have him in hand, and put him here with the rest of my my figures, the rest of my Dinobot team. So I have to give a special shout out to a friend of mine and friend of the channel, G-Toney. He provided me this copy to look at. So again, thank you so much, G-Toney, for that. You can catch him and myself on the Facebook Transformers ERC channel. That's Exclusive Repaints and Customs. I'll put the link to the Facebook page in the description. It's a really great site, good group of people to hang out with. Myself and the other admins, we kind of put together some giveaways every once in a while. But just come in, lots of great people, great conversations, all excited for Transformers. You see a lot of creativity within the community in regards to 3D printing, custom paint jobs, and displays. Just like I said, it's a really great place. If you want to join up, just answer the questions in the when you click the join, and you're in. So hope to see you there. Anyway, here's the front of the box. Got the sides. Again, really cool picture of him with his crown and his sword. Here's the back with the production shots, and pause a moment so you can read the bio. Again, really cool. So let's not waste any more time, and let's get him out of his package. So out of the box, here are all the accessories. We have the instruction manual. Again, it's all kind of folded out, but it seems fairly straightforward, so I appreciate that. We have the translucent chest plate, and I'll show you when we get to the figure how to click that on. We have the Dinobot arms. Now this is the reissue, so these are made of plastic, not metal. So apparently that makes they're not as floppy as what the original release had, but you can see the claws are all individually articulated. Let's get in focus, sorry about that. So again, really cool. We have the signature weapon. It's just black plastic and translucent smoky plastic with a gold accent, but this thing is huge. I mean, man, compared to the gun on my oversized KO, this thing is just dwarfs it. So, but really nice. We have, of course, the sword as well. This does have a light up feature. They use 2 AG6 batteries, which unfortunately I don't have, so I'll have to try to get some of those and maybe do some pictures afterwards, and those will be on the ERC Facebook page. So we have 2 faces here. Sorry, get this all cleaned up. 2 faces. So we have the blue eyes, which is a stock head that come on the figure, and then we have kind of like the IDW red visor with the teeth. I'm kind of torn on them. They're both really great. I mean, the color pops out on this black plastic. But yeah, so that's them. Again, all plugged in with the ball joint. And then we have the final accessory, which of course, what is Grimlock without his crown? So this is key to fit in on his head one way. And you can see it just pops right on there. So that's the accessories. So let's go and bring in the bot himself. So first thing we'll do is we'll put on that translucent piece. You can see there's 4 tabs. 4 tabs. simply clicks right in place. So just push and we're set. And of course the claws just kind of go right in with the ball peg. I'm using the longest talon for the front. So we'll just go ahead and slide this in, push it in, and it snaps right into place. There's that. You can angle it around however you wish to cover down when he's in bot mode. And here he is out of the package, and my first impressions are, oh my god, he is beautiful. Again, I have for my Grimlock the oversized KO, but this guy, I mean, just he screams to me like G1 all over, with enough detail and changes that you know, just bring him a little more alive to me. So yeah, as you go in here, zoom in a little bit, just see that face sculpt. And at first I was wondering if the head was a little too small compared to these huge shoulders, but then again, it's Grimlock and I think it's appropriate. Again, nice ratchets all over the place for his arms. I got a tight biceps over here and a single jointed elbow, maybe double jointed. Nope, it is double jointed, but you only get about 90 degrees with them. But again, the detail, like all this circuitry inside the wings here, the red accents, just gorgeous. You know, you can wiggle waggle, confused, just really cool. You know, hip skirts, get out of the way for ratcheted legs, single jointed knees. You know, but he's just big and just bulky, like just that bruiser that you have in your mind whenever you see the cartoon or read the comics. So I gotta get him back in the frame here. But yeah, just really, really nice, you know. Now again, this is the reissue. So I heard there's some improvements and stuff, but what I noticed here is like his knees are just a touch loose, that he wants to lean back real easy. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to get him to stand straight without having to lean all over the place. But yeah, I mean, he's just awesome. So comparison, I'll bring in my KO, and he's a little worse for wear, but as you can tell, they are about the same height wise. You can just see some of the differences in regards to how even the KO, how Takara took Grimlock's proportions versus Gigapower. Just looking off, you know, straight on, I'm definitely gonna say Gigapower is more proportional, looks more heroic. I don't know, now looking at him side by side and seeing like how his shoulders are, and I believe it transformed, right? He's been in Dino mode for so long, but you know, I feel that between the two, sorry about moving the camera around, you know, he has some very good points with him, but just the colorization and everything, yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. So gimmicks wise, what the KO has is there's a light gimmick, which there's a button in the back here. I gotta see if I still have the batteries in there, so hold on a second. All right, unfortunately I don't have the light or the batteries in him, but as you can see here, he has this little port. Oh, you can't see, but here you go. He has this little port here that when you press either his sword or his gun in air, and you press the button on the back, it would light up either the sword itself or his gun. The clear plastic here would light up red as well. So that was a really cool gimmick. Gigapower just has the batteries in the sword and in the gun individually, so you can swap them out with whichever one you want. So, but as I was saying before, just looking at the guns, I mean, the Gigapower one just is huge compared to the KO. So, all in all, I like him. I like him a lot. But let's see how he compares in Dino mode.
Me Grimlock must answer call, even though Grimlock don't know who calls or where from.
And here he is in Dino mode. And there's not much to say. I mean, he's just awesome looking. Did have a bit of a challenge getting these back parts to latch up in here, and maybe that's just me, obviously. But I had to, you know, I didn't see right away to slide these up into place, and I don't have these pinned in correctly, but that's all right. I think he's going to be more my Dino mode second choice. I might leave the KO oversized as my Dino and have him as bot mode. But I mean, just again, the paint details on this guy is amazing. You know, the red eyes, all the ratchets for the neck. Yeah, just like this guy a lot. Really, really cool. Articulation's about the same as any other Grimlock, you know. So let's get him in frame here and bring in the old guard. So this is Reximus Prime. Just some, you know, minor differences and just age of the figures. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely comparable to each other. Definitely some other, like I said, this guy's been through the ringer a little bit, so some of his parts don't hang out. He's a little dusty, but yeah, really cool. So there is that, and there's the shot, the Giga team all together, and I'm beyond words. I'm excited because I have this complete team of a group of figures that I remember fondly from my youth. I only had Grimlock as a kid, but I had friends that had all 5 of these guys, and now I have that chance to say the same thing. You know, yes, Swoop and Snarl aren't chromed out or blue, but I like the uniformity of the red amongst the team. I'm happy, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Now I just got to find the right way to display them in my setup over here. I love to keep them all as dinos, but I just don't have the space for them all. That's the challenge. So I don't know. I'm going to have to come up with something. I'll figure it out, and it'll be part of this ongoing vlog of crafts and builds. So yeah. Final impressions of the Gigapower Superator, their interpretation of Grimlock. And right now you see the entire Dinobot team, and it's something to behold. And to me, the way I have this frame doesn't do it justice. I have to thank G-Toney again for giving me the chance to see this guy and having them all together. It's awe-inspiring, it's daunting. I mean, they're just big, hefty bots. I mean, they just this simple pose right here just brings so much life and intent to these guys that you know, I'm completely taken back. Transformation for him is pretty straightforward. I did have to, like I said, a little bit of a fumble with the legs folding into the back, but I looked at some friends of the channel's videos and saw my mistake and fixed that. Hands, like most of the other Gigapowers, are a little finicky at times getting them in and out for transformation, but all in all, I mean, I can't see any issues with things right now. So that's my impressions of the Gigapower representation of Grimlock. I want to thank G-Toney for giving me the opportunity to view this figure in hand, and thanks a lot for watching the video. Hope you like the pictures at the end, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.